my name is Agatha and this is your monthly tarot forecast. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation with me, tarot or astrology consultation, please go to my services page, the link is below, and see my rates. Then if you'd like to work with me, just send an email to tuniazad@gmail.com. Also, you can support me through my Patreon page, the link is also below. Before going to the reading, I'd like to tell you that I have a newsletter, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you can win my monthly free tarot reading. The link is www.tinyletter.com/Duniazad. The link is also below. All my readings are written by me. There are no software readings. So this month is going to be a little bit different. You are going to choose between option A or option B, and I'll be using the decks, the Mini Rider-Waite, the Mini Connolly Tarot deck, and also be using for your personal angelical message the Karma Angels Tarot. So it's going to be 7 cards for option A and 7 cards for option B. This way it's more personal to you. Also, you can choose to have a question in your mind. Imagine, how will my work life be this month? So you'll pick, for instance, option B. Or how will my love life will be this month? You can pick option A. So you can just pick for a general reading option A or option B, or you can have also whatever type of question in your mind and pick one option or the other option. Okay, and that's it. Let's go on to your reading. Okay. Hello, Leo. So this is your tarot reading for March 2016. Pick between option A or option B. Option A or option B. Have you picked? I'm going to read this as the beginning, middle, and the end of the month. So if you picked option A, the cards that came out for you were the High Priestess and the 7 of Pentacles, so 7 of Coins. First this one, second this one. To me, like thinking about something secretly. Maybe you came into some money, maybe you earned some money. Maybe it was through your effort, maybe it was, I would say more through your effort, but not necessarily through your effort, or maybe you got like a lottery prize. Not all that big, but you got a fair amount of money, or even an inheritance. So you're thinking about it, and you're thinking about it, what should I do with this? But you're thinking about it in a quiet sort of manner, and you're keeping things, close to your chest. You're not telling anyone, and you're thinking, what should I do with this money? Or it could be that you have some resources, you have some savings. And again, it's the same type of thing. You are contemplating where to put this, where to go about these savings. Should I buy this stock market? Should I let them in the bank? Should I do this? Should I do that? And you're contemplating several different types of ways on what to do with this money. It might have nothing to do with money whatsoever. You're thinking, it could be the beginning of the March for you, Leo, the first 10 days. You're thinking about something, you're reflecting, you're pondering about something that has nothing to do with money. Maybe you're like contemplating, what do I do from now? So I've achieved this much, and now what? What shall I do? And you're keeping these thoughts quiet, and you're keeping them to yourself. In the middle of the month, the cards that came out for you were the Page of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. So in the middle of the month, you might be getting a message about something to do with your work. Maybe the message would be like, you have to work longer hours. But if you work longer hours, you'll be rewarded in terms of money for it. Or even you might be getting a new job, or something to do with, the message might have something to do with you get a new job. But to me, I don't think it's getting a new job. It might be something to do with your to do with the job where you are already in. I mean, the company you are already in. So a message concerning the job and the company where you are already. Maybe you get a promotion. I don't think that. I think that it has to do with maybe you'll get more money, but you'll have to work for it. Okay, you'll have to work longer hours. I'm sorry. In the end of the month, Leo, you get the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. To me, this is a celebration. You're celebrating something. Maybe you got some sort of prize that which might connect with the message that you got at the beginning of the month. You know, you get some sort of prize, public recognition, an award, and you're celebrating with your friends, or you get public recognition. There's something there's some sort of victory you achieve. So, which brings me back to, like, I don't know, winning the lottery. Maybe you won the lottery, and the beginning of the month, you know, with this card, and you're keeping it quiet because you have no idea what to do with it, and then you've sorted everything out, and finally, you know, with the lawyers and blah 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 and all of that, and now you are finally ready to tell them, hey, I got a lot of money, if you want to tell them, I don't know. But it's a celebration of some kind because of an achievement that you got, and you're celebrating with your friends. So, what card came out for you, Leo, and you've picked option A, was Mitzrael, angelic card. Mitzrael number 20. Can you see it? Mitzrael. And what does the little book say about Mitzrael? Truth and teaching. With the presence of Mitzrael, we are reminded that the truth will out. He brings our attention to lies and misleading situations, alerting us to deception. In doing so, he teaches us that we must not take any situation at face value, but always look to the deeper desires of higher intentions of people. If there are situations of hypocrisy or lack of faithfulness, this card will call our minds to test our relationships. The challenge is to see what is in front of us, and the lesson is things are not always as they appear. This doesn't seem to really connect with the reading that I did for you, does it? I mean, if you are keeping something hidden, maybe the way what this angel is telling is that it will come out and people will celebrate with you. So it might be that. I don't see any type of lying and deception here in this reading. I really don't. I see it as you being careful and cautious in hiding something because it's not the real time to go about, at least in the beginning of the month, to announce that something really good happened to you. The truth will out. I think this has more to do with this card. The part of deception, no, I don't see it for you, Leo, if you picked option A. If you picked option B, the cards that came out for you, I'm just gonna search, yeah. The cards that came out for you, Leo, option B, were the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. The 8 of Swords speaks of someone who's in his head or her head. You, like, maybe in the beginning of the month you're feeling really depressed and really fearful about everything. What if this happens? What if that happens? And blah blah blah. You're in your head. You're just seeing bad things all around. You feel like you're a victim. You feel that you cannot move. You cannot act because you don't know how the information. The woman is blindfolded, therefore she cannot see clearly. But it's more like something that you put in your head. It might not be reality, because this card, which is the Knight of Wands, appears. Oh, this card appears right after this one. to me it tells me that you are walking away from this state of mind. You are walking away from a state of self-victimization or a state of self-sabotage. You decide, you know what, I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of thinking in a very negative sort of way. I'm going to be positive. To hell with it. I'm going to be positive and I'm going to act as if I'm positive. Because the Knight of Wands is a fire sign. Fire signs are positive. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, they're really happy signs. So you just decide, okay, I'm feeling way too depressed. I'm going to go on a trip. I'm going to be, I'm going to change things up. I'm going to pick my spirits up. I'm going to make a change so I can feel better. So you go on a trip, or you can even be much more radical than that. I'm going to change everything about my life. I'm tired of feeling like this, like a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm going to change jobs. I'm going to move abroad. I'm going to go to a different country. I'm going to change things up. And you probably might be doing this in a very impulsive sort of way. Just pick up and go. No, this could be like really extreme, or it could be just something simple like go on a road trip for the weekend or something like that. But it's a decision. You decide to feel and behave in a different sort of way. In the middle of the month, Leo, the cards that came out for you were the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. To me, it's like maybe there's some sort of offering related to work. And maybe it happened because you changed the way you thought. You decided to, in the beginning of the month, the first 10 days of March, you decided to apply a much more positive way of thinking and feeling. And that the result was an offering of a new work, a new job, and probably something that you'd prefer be doing. It could be that, or it could be, this could be nothing to do with work. I said work because it's the Ace of Pentacles, and Pentacles is money. It could be an offering of someone proposes to you. Someone says, hey, I really like you. And this could be like in the middle of the month, March, a new relationship with someone else. And even physical, because it's Pentacles and it also relates to earth signs. Therefore, earth signs relate to the body. This could be like a new relationship that just starts kind of fast. And then in the end of the month, you have the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. These cards don't kind of blend with the others. Maybe with the beginning of the month, but to me it's like you don't feel good again. First, this one came out with the Five of Cups, and then this one, the Four of Cups. To me, it's like you feel at the end of the month, Leo, if you picked option B, as if you lost something. You've lost something. Even if you haven't lost anything, you feel sad. You have this sadness in your heart. The thing that you lost, for instance, could be a dream, could be an old way of thinking, could be that, could be many things, could even be something material, could be even like a relationship that maybe needed to end, but you still grieve it. Oops, you still grieve this ending. However, at the same time that you recognize that there is this loss, you decide that you will ground yourself and notice the things that are still present in your life and the things that give structure to your life. So you decide to pay attention for the things that you still to the things that you still have. Like, I still have a roof over my head. I still have a house to come back to. I still have a job. Even if I don't like this job all that much, I still have a job. So you decide to not pay as much attention to this grieving, which kind of mirrors the beginning of the month, because the beginning of the month tells me the same thing. You, in your head, you're feeling very sad, you're feeling like a victim, and then you just decide to go and do something about it, and have a change of mind and go on a trip or something like that, and just move away from this type of thinking and behavior. So it kind of mirrors the beginning of the month, the end of the month. You feel there's some sort of loss, but you decide to focus only on the things that give you structure, that the things that you still have. You're like grateful for the stuff that which is still solid in your life. And what is the angel message for you? It's done by given by Metatron, which is number 9. Can you see this little angel is playing the harp? Metatron. I'm sorry. So what is the message that Metatron has for you, Leo? Metatron, trials and tribulations. The challenge is taking a leap into the unknown, and the lesson is angels will bear us up when we have faith. The name of this angel is well known to many who study the angelical realm, and Metatron is called the youth in the Zohar, and is often associated with stories of ascension and transformation. In the reading, the card brings the challenges of making a change in your life and assurance that these changes are eventually rewarded. I think that the change you're making is in the way you think. You might even be trying out, to have like a change in the outside world, in the material part of your life. And probably it's not going as well as you might want it to be, because there's a feeling of something which is lost. But to me, these changes to me are not like immediate. They may take some time, but they will be eventually, like Metatron says, rewarded. And I think that first you need to change the way you think. If you change the way you think, you transform yourself inside, and that transformation will be apparent in the outside world, in your outside life. So change the way you think, you'll change the relationships you have, the type of job you have. And that's it, Leo. This is the reading that I have for you. Bye bye.